Hello and welcome back to Riverbend Springs on FS25. So as you can see, we are on Riverbend Springs and not Hutan Pantai, which could mean possibly that both Series 1, but no, absolutely not. Riverbend Springs absolutely smoked Hutan Pantai and the option for both out of the water. It's about 75%, if I remember correctly. I may post the percentages here somewhere. Anyways, we are selling some eggs just because the price is starting to go down. I thought it'd be a good time to just get a quick, £1,000 in. Or it might very well be on the side that I passed. This is our little Hickory Brook Farm farmers market stall that we can sell at. I know we can. Hang on, let's have a look, because I do also want to show the new mods that I've added in. So there is a time-saving stock check, and I know I've made some noise about it before, how it doesn't line up quite well with the prices and all. However, I do want to give it a try. It looks very clean. I don't know why, it just looks really good. The UI is very clean on this. I don't know if it's because it's a darker background, maybe the green just makes it pop, but it's very clean. Anyways, as you can see, eggs, the price now is not the best, but it's not really all that bad comparatively. So I thought might as well get the little bit sold for, £1,000 or whatever. So let's go ahead and tag that place. Oh, it is there. Maybe we have to actually put them down. Oh, you do? Okay. Well, that is good to know. So that, yeah, there you go. £1,400. I just clear that. Tag. Perfect. So we are quickly. So as you, okay. So we've done the vote. Riverbend Springs absolutely took the whole vote away. So here we are in Riverbend Springs. I'm not upset by it or anything. I wasn't, as I said before, I was excited to continue on with either of the series, to be completely honest, because they're both exciting to me. They're both going to present new things. I am glad that I got the rice done on Hutan Pantai first thing, had the ability to get the harvest done, because at least we did do that. So I really wanted to do that. The planting is something I'll eventually do in the future. On this map, though, we do have the option for long grain rice, because as I am aware, if I'm incorrect with this, please do let me know, but I'm almost certain I remember hearing that Riverbend Springs is based on sort of Mississippi area, which is close to, if my geography serves me correctly, Louisiana, which is the state that produces, or one of the states that produces the most long grain rice from the states. So that to me is close enough to do some similar agriculture. So we'll do some long grain rice and we'll do some sunflowers. So that's what I've decided for these three fields. So we'll figure out how we split it up. Maybe one long grain rice, one sunflower, and the other one can be sort of a cash crop. Because you're wondering, why would you do long grain rice and sunflowers? How random. Oh, we're missing a bit. There we go. Get in there. Well, the reason is because of one of the other mods that I've downloaded. There's actually a fair few mods that I've added into this series. None have been kit yet. No vehicle mods just as of yet. But I have just added in mostly just scripting mods, to be honest. So the mod that I'm on about is the ability... Now, can I... No, I can't. I was hoping I could reduce the width of the spread here, but that's fine. We'll just do it quickly. There is a mod that allows you to lease productions, which I think is absolutely brilliant. I want to avoid any sort of leasing if I can avoid it. Sorry, I just said lease, that I'm going to lease something. Avoid any sort of loans, so like financial aid, essentially. I want to try... Oh, we're wasting so much. I want to try and do it without. That would be my ideal goal. Do we get it? Oh yeah, that looks fine. So yeah, we've got 3, 4, and 5. More likely than not, we're going to do sunflower in one, long grain in the other, and a cash crop, like I say. Because if we go to productions, the oil mill is one that does interest me the most. Now, the reason so is because we've already got canola in, so we could do straight canola oil, we could do long grain rice and sunflower. So basically, here's my plan. Because now that we're focusing on Riverbend Springs exclusively, I don't know what that means for Terra Life Plus yet. I don't know what that means for the schedule. All I know, because right now is a very busy time anyways, just in life in general, personally for me. So as far as recording, it's very possible we'll be back to 5 episodes a week, starting with this episode. But I don't know if it... we might stick with episode 25 for a little bit, and then move back and then re-include Terra Life Plus. But I haven't fully decided, so just if anyone was curious, there's your answer. But anyways, let's crack on with this. So, canola has been planted, or drilled rather, so it's ready to be harvested in July. Perfect. Sunflowers we can put in as early as March, so we'll do those straight away. Long grain rice can only be drilled or planted in April. So... if it's we can't get any other sort of oil crop unless we do more like two crops of 2 fields of sunflower, but we might do just a soybean sort of cash crop. Anyway, sunflowers not till October. Long grain rice is September. So that's July, September. So we can put the canola in storage until October, harvest, have all of them harvested, lease the factory, boom, bring it all to the factory, produce it all. Happy days, Bob's your uncle. Sell the produce, clearly make a profit, and yeah, so that's the plan. That's to get us started. That's what I'm going to do without having to loan money. Because that's, I don't know, I just don't want to have to do that. Where is that anyways as an option? Finances. There you go. So you can borrow cash if you want. We're not like, do you know what I mean? Like, so far we've made some money today, haven't we? Look at that. Harvest income gets in. So it's been good. Good start. There are a few other mods that I've added as well. Can't remember exactly what they were. I think we have to wait now till January to do that field, but I will put a helper on it in January because I'm not going to faff with that again, because I can't see where we are fertilizing. So for now, I think we're done. We're done with December. So I'm going to tuck away the tractor here. Just put it in here for now. I don't know where I've put the challenges over there. Perfect. Okay, we'll just get this closed up. Very good. The chickens and the cows, I think all is well here. You alright? You lot? Oh, right, we don't have the trailer here, so I want to make certain that they're fine. Oh, yeah, they've got so much food. And they've already producing more eggs. Yeah, it's going to be pretty good. So we will get a nice constant supply. Here's my plan as well, just because I'm on about... now that this is the series we're doing for FS25, at least the starting series. As I said about Hutempetai, beautiful map, really nice. Had a lot of comments saying how they wanted to see this map instead, even in before I... You know, it's like, oh, Riverbend Springs, check it out. It's like, alright, I will. And then that's why I started doing this series. And then, so thank you for the suggestions, by the way. And then saying that this is what you'd prefer to see, that's fine with me. Don't mean to rhyme, but I've got the time. Oh, bloody hell. Anyways, I've got eggs, and this whole area with the Angus cows and the chickens is temporary. I love this space for a full-on cowshed. That's kind of my plan. unofficial, just starting, because we can make one of these fields to grass and then maybe combine 2 of them to make maize for silage. So we've got lots of plans. Anyways, that does do it for December. See you in January. Good morning and welcome to a beautiful and sunny January morning. Now, it seems as though there's nothing else on. It really is a beautiful day though. Crikey, look at that. Got the sun coming in, got the nice colors. Animal wise, let's have a peek and see how they're doing. They're good for food. The calves here are, I believe. Yep, they're also good for food. And January is the best time to sell wheat, but we're not going to be selling any wheat because that is going to be saved for the chickens. Yeah, it might last them a long time. Yeah, as you can see, it's worth about £14,000. So that's not bad. Obviously, it would be very good if we were to sell that, but we are going to just kind of start with what we have and go from there. We do have some honey as well that's coming in, so that will just let continue come in. I think that's it. I think this month, like, we could do a contract. I don't really want to do ploughing or more transport. Yeah, I don't really want to do any contracts. The fields need to be just drilled or planted in. We will need a planter though. I've just thought of that. Let's see, anything in the sale. Right, so another row. That's a bit too big. We don't really need that big of a row. We'll get there when we get there. But as far as planters go, because we only have a seed drill, so we do need. Have I passed it? Nope. Soil cultivation, seeding. There we go. Crikey. Get used to it eventually. Yeah, I suppose that's the only option. Blimey. I did get the other. Oh, this is a reminder of another mod that actually sorts everything by price, which is quite nice. Bloody rhyming again. Right, so planters, yeah. So this we need for our sunflowers, but not for anything else. I think with the drill we have, we can do long grain rice. We can do the canola, and I don't even know. Oh, that just the icon. What else do we need to do? Soybeans. Ah, we do need a planter for it. That's a new thing, isn't it? I don't remember that before. Needing a planter to use to plant in soybeans. Used to be able to do it with both, if I'm not mistaken, for at least the last couple of ones. Well, that's good to know then. So soybeans and sunflowers, so might as well do them on the same day. Right, okay, let's have a look at the calendar here, because I would like long grain rice to be the focus. So sunflowers and soybeans can be done, but it's all in the same bloody day. I don't really want to do that. Maybe we'll forego soybeans. We'll forget about soybeans. We will do sunflowers, but we'll do sunflowers in the bigger field, and then we'll do long grain rice in the other two. Sorted. Happy days, because then at least we'll take advantage of that. We'll lease it. It won't be that bad to lease that planter for, what is it? It's 4.5 meters. It's all right. Lease it for yeah, 2,500. That should be all right. We'll get that back from like 1 pallet of sunflower oil. So I'm not too fussed on that. That's one way to look at it at least. Plus the leasing costs of everything. So in the end, yeah, it doesn't really matter. We do want to look into the logistics of a roller as well. Then that's the other nice thing about doing it all in the same day, though, is that we can roll it all in the same day. The other option is to do it all in the same day anyways, but wait until April to do the rice and the sunflowers. So we can lease the planter, get the planter in, also lease the roller, and then get all 3 fields rolled on the same day. Well, no, we can still keep a roller over a day. The day fee is way less than the initial fee, so maybe we'll be fine. Anyways, I'm over planning. I'm over planning for the 2 months away, which we might as well just make our way to get to. So we will end January. Everything seems to be fine. We will hop into February, check on everything, and then if it all looks well, I will have a look at the sales, have a look at the animals and everything. It's just at this point now, we might as well get to March so we can crack on with the rest of the drilling and the planting, because now that we're starting this series officially, it's time to really dig into it and just crack on. So, see you in February. Good morning and welcome to February. So, we are now just going to do a couple of things here for the animals. We do want to get the cows fed again and the chickens as well. So we will bring a bit of grain over to the chickens and get this bale sorted for the cows. I am just going to fill up the fertilizer spreader to have a bit of extra weight, so we don't even really need that weight on the back. But also at the same time, this is just because we know we are going to be fertilizing our canola field one more time before harvest, probably in March when we start the drilling of everything else, if we do, which I don't know, I kind of want to. We can always keep the roller over a day. It's not a big deal. Right, that's sorted like that. What is next? That is sorted, right? Is that working? Has that functioned? Oh, it's functioning. Wonderful. Right, we'll also double check the... Oh, right, we do need to feed... We do need to feed them. Is that the... Yeah, it's already connected. Go on, then. Right, we'll just get this tucked over here. Don't need this for now. We will eventually in that other field, but we'll get there when we get there. For now, we will put some more wheat into the trailer, and then we can just kind of... We don't have to leave it. It is cool that we can just leave it, but we don't have to do that. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But anyways, we are making some decent progress through till spring here, because I am quite excited to move on to spring. Bloody Nora, it really comes out of that the pipe there, and out of the silo. Crikey. I'm also trying to think of the other mods that I added in. I saw a few of them and got excited about them because they were either ones that I've had in FS22, or they were new ones where I was like, oh, that's absolutely brilliant. But I'll have to... they just seem so, like, it should be a thing already sort of mods. Do you know what I mean? So many mods that should be a thing already. Let's not get into that right now. Let's just enjoy what's going on. Is that it, mate? Is that it? Right, they're full up. Okay, wonderful. We will just leave it here, actually. Decided. But I think we might be cracking up. I don't know, is this snow? Because it's done this in the summer as well. Have this little, like, white little flakes falling. But I don't think it's going to snow. Let's check the forecast just to see what's what and all. It's under... Oh, well, no, it's calendar. Here we are. Yeah, no snow at all in the forecast. Right, and then we've just got some rain in the spring. So this should be a pretty good planting season coming up. Everyone's fine now. Cows are fed. And they are growing quickly, blimey. So they are still... Right. So someone mentioned about reading the description about their food. It still says hay is 80%. So, but at least their health is at 100, so that's good. I suppose that's what that means. They only need... It doesn't necessarily say that they only need... hay, but I figured I would just give them hay anyways until they're older. If that goes down, productivity and health, then I will obviously get them TMR, but when that time comes, of course. We could do a long-term lease on a mixer as well, even just a small one to get us started. Lots of ideas. Right, I think we're done with February as well. Let's have a look in the sales. They're always good to check that there is absolutely nothing for us. So, good to check, though. Right, we are moving on to March, which means... Oh, right, let's just get the cows sorted with some water here. Yeah, we really got to figure out that as well. I do kind of like the idea of putting a very small rice paddy. Just Actually, it's like, I'd like to treat it as as like a pond. You know what I mean? Let's have a look. Let's have a look, shall we? Construction. It's in construction, no? Yeah, it is. It's under greenhouses or whatever. Factories. Right. I should surely save before this. Is there a better place for it? It depends on its size, I suppose. I should have probably tested this first. It's alright. Well, let's have a cheeky save, though. At least we know what we're doing. Well, I don't know what I'm doing. But we'll figure it out as we go. Right, we need to go to construction. Go to rice field. Let's just try and tuck it in, like... I don't know. Here? Areas restricted. Oh. What does that do? Oh, I see. We're building it. Okay. Alright. Okay. Let's remove it all. Yep. Let's remove everything. So let's start. It's right in the middle, though. I don't want to do that. How do we stop it? There we go. Okay, stopped. Brilliant. Let's do just kind of like here to here to here if we can. Okay. Areas restricted. Sorry, we're just sorting out how this all works. How... Okay, let's go like that, and then... Oh, is that it? Sure, finish. Whee! Oh no. That's alright. Hey, that's alright. I think, I don't know, is it alright? How much was that? Like £100? I think that's good though, innit? Yeah, let's see. Intract flood. Get in. It's flooded. Is it working? I mean, I know it's such a small thing. I wonder if it can be expanded. I don't... we don't need this for... This is strictly for rice. Yeah, long grain rice is like regular. So is that going to keep... Ooh. Construction cost. Is that how much this cost? Was £235? That's not bad. But I just don't understand if it's... Contract. Oh, beautiful. Crack on then. Right, okay, I guess we'll find out. Hopefully it doesn't overflow. But that's kind of a neat thing, that, innit? Huh. I'm going to see if I can fill from it now. I'm just curious. I'm just curious, and then we'll crack on. Sorry, I know we're faffing about here. But this is all good. This is now the series, so it's fine. I felt like there was a lot of need to sort of build up and sort of work towards the series to come, the one that we was going to choose to be the series. But now that this is the series, we can really just kind of, take our time with it and enjoy it. Wow, look at that. Refilling. That is fantastic. Oh, look at that. That is cool. That is cool. Okay, hold on. I want to appreciate this for a minute. So, we knew there was water in here. We knew it was flooding. You can kind of see the water level rising now. We just got to fill up our tanker a bit with it. Look at that. It's like proper shows how much water there is because the tracks we've just made are filled in with water. That is a cool detail. Happy days. Pleased about that. Pleased about our little rice thing. I don't know what else we'll put there. Ooh, idea. Greenhouse. Boom. So now that we're not doing the mushrooms on Hutan Pantai, we can do the mushrooms on Riverbend Springs or something. Let's look. Let's keep looking at things to build. We might as well do something with our February. I do still like the idea of a small factory, not an oil mill, because we are going to lease the mill for that big one. Because if we were to get a small factory, it would be something that we constantly have on the farm. So, spinnery, for example, if we had sheep, you know, a dairy, once we get milk cows. Do you know what I mean? We can't always guarantee that we're going to have oil, and at least with, yeah. Anyways, let's look at greenhouses. Okay, so that's for rice saplings. We do not need that. We do want something like that. So that can do all the other fancy. So we got cabbage and lettuce, it looks, and peppers. So the small mushroom one is quite small, but it looks cool. Yeah, we would have to look at that. But how big is the big one? The top one's quite nice. I mean, it doesn't have to be massive. But the glass... Nah, the glass is nice. Right, okay. Let's just see how... Yeah, even if we would put the two smallest ones, I think we'd still only have room for one here, to be honest. So we'll plan it out on which one. Possibly the mushrooms, just because I would like to continue on with those. But anyway, speaking of continuing on, enough faffing from me. We're going to finish faff in February and move on to March Madness. Nope, for farming though, not for a different sport. Right, see you in March. Good morning and welcome to March. Bit cloudy today, but still very lovely. Lots of natural light. The chickens are happy, the cows are too. These fields are not quite yet because they need a crop in. It does say rolling, but it will say rolling again afterwards, which of course we will roll in that time. So it is March, meaning we can put sunflowers in. Yes, sunflowers, yes. And then we have to wait till April for long grain rice, which is fine. I am probably going to have a roller leased across 2 days, but at least it's cheaper than leasing it twice. And I want to get it done, because then it's less faff when the harvest comes as well. Because obviously this will be sooner, right? September, and then, yeah. So if we did it at the same time, then it would probably, yeah, then it would be... Yeah, never mind. Doesn't matter. We are cracking on with it. Everyone here is happy. Nothing to sell. No factories yet. Let's have a look in the sale, though, because we do need... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That is many tractors in one. That is a big one. Much above what we have or need, frankly. Right, so the first thing we want to do is... I think since we're in March now, first thing we're going to do is go run over to the John Deere, get it stuck in the canola field, and start fertilizing the second application, because then that will be a really good yield. We'll put it into storage, and then when the time comes, we can bring it to our leased mill and yeah, make much more money off canola oil than straight canola seed. Canola seed. Is that seed? Anyways, let's head over there. Then we'll go and lease out a planter, and we get the sunflowers into the ground. And I think I said I was going to do the big field sunflowers and then the other two rice. So I think I will stick with that. Whoop, hello. Let's have a look. It looks really good. Yeah, still a bit of weeds in, but we'll get that sorted. Promise you that. I am just waiting for it all to... Because this won't be ready to harvest until July. So we've got time. We've got time for weeds to show up in the other fields. And then we'll just maximize our leasing time. For the kit and all, and then yeah, right. Oh, I nearly went to hit the keybind for courseplay. That is funny. Yes, work the headlands. Yes, start with the headlands. Yes, yes, and yeah. 2 is 2 too many. 2 is too many. Yes. Going that way. Okay, that's fine with me. Right, the chickens are... I think they're full up, so that's fine. We can now take the Challenger down to the shop, and we'll go and lease out a planter. Alright, here we are. Let's just get ourselves reversed in a bit and sorted. Now, before we do lease out this planter, I do want to have a look at the price of some fields. So we do need to go to farmland. Right, and that's not massive. 106. Oh, that's a big one. That's a very big one. Yeah, I guess the closest ones to us are expensive for the most part. I wonder what's in there. Is that all trees? Farmland 17. I'd like to have a look at that actually. Hey, that's reasonable-ish. But that's still smaller than these. Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, I would like to have a look at that. Let's go. Oh, visit. Perfect. Oh, it's just... Right. Can these be... Oh, there's a nice barns, actually. I was going to say, can they be removed? Well, they're not that... They're alright. They're a bit worn down. But it just seems like such a random space. I reckon we could just plant in some trees. Use it as a forest. Maybe we can remove these or rebuild them or something. Maybe we have to buy the land first to be able to do anything there, but anyways, was worth a thought. Okay, back here, let's have a look. Planters, where are you? Planters, there we go. So we'll just go for the first one. 4.5 meters, yeah, that's plenty. I was going to look at buying another field, but that's just not on the cards today at all. But yeah, so there we go for sunflowers. So let's get it popped open. Nice. Very simple, very effective. So it does hold 1,500 now, is that? Oh, sorry, I do want to double check. Is that for fertilizer as well? So we do not need... So I wonder how much seed it'll actually hold, because we do have some seed in the drill. But I would like to ensure that we have enough. I'll probably buy another bag anyways. Yeah, I'll buy another bag. So at least that, and yes. Because we know we'll need it anyways, right, in the future, so... Might as well. But they're so much more than they used to be. Crikey. It's like half the price of the lease itself. Oh, and it only holds 300 litres anyways. Crikey. Oh, and sunflowers. Alright, we are all set there. Now we will head back to the farm and start our sunflower planting. Alright, here we are back at the farm. So the helper is cracking on still with the fertilizing. And now this will be our opportunity to get the sunflowers in to this field. Now, we will have to roll again, of course. But the nice thing about these 3 fields is that they are fully fertilized and ready to go. The helper is currently in field 2 doing the business there, so that's really good. But these ones are ready, so all we need to do is get the planting done. And fired up, and we are off. There we go. Nice, so we are getting sunflowers in the field. I will touch up any missed bits. I think we'll be fine though for the most part. Just got to get kind of a hang of it. This field's fairly straightforward with its shape, so it's not really too difficult to do. I'll probably just do a headland actually. I'll go follow this bit all the way around. Get a nice whoop, hello. Get nice lined up here. We'll just crack on up this way as well. There we go. Nice, yeah, so this being kind of like the bigger field, I thought it would make more sense. Do one field as sunflowers and then do the other 2 as long grain rice. And then from there we can kind of decide what we want to do next. So yeah, it would be nice to have a few options for... I didn't want to do just one kind of crop type in this area. If I had one field, I would obviously do it as one crop type. But I haven't decided yet if that's the plan. I do kind of like having the option of having the 2 smaller fields, but it all depends on what we do. Now that we can lease productions, we really have many options. I mean, maybe we could look in... Well, we've just got so many options, so I don't know. Unless we end up also looking into forestry. That's another thing. We can do some of our own logging. I know that we have some trees on our land, but I think it's just these ones here, is it not? which is not very much at all, really. And then whatever's over there is not ours, so yeah, I don't really know what the crack is with that, to be honest. Well, we'll see, because I reckon I could put some trees. There's lots of empty sort of spaces around. I wouldn't really want to cut the ones on the farm itself. I do just also want to check this little shed really quickly, because I think I saw a comment about something along the lines of a collectible, which I am not against collecting, especially as it is the base game. But I don't know what I'm even looking for. There may not be as well, so I reckon it would be fairly obvious, though. Here, let's see if we walk around. Anything we can collect in here? Oh, I did see. What is it, though? Do you see that? It says collect, but what is it? I want to know. Maybe it's on the outside. I want to know what it is before I collect it. Alright. Here we go. Collecting. Is it this machine? It is. Oh. Oh. That is very interesting. So the Grain Elevator Museum misses some parts of its interior. Can you find all of them? I don't know, mate. But there's 24 left, so there's 25 total. 10 grand a pop, not bad at all. And then we'll go to the museum, wherever that may be. But now I just need to remember what all these little pieces look like. I wonder if I've seen more of them. They are very, very sneaky. You would not expect that to be there. I did not expect that to be it whatsoever. So that's very interesting to know. But for now, let's lower this down and we'll crack on with the sunflower planting. Alright, I think that is plenty of planting for today. We are going to just quickly finish this up off camera. There's like 3-4 rows to go. No problem. And then we do have to roll, so we won't be done with March just quite yet. But we will have to spend another £2,500 about that for the roller. Now that lease will also bleed over to the next day, which will mean that we'll probably pay an extra 400, maybe 200. Oh, I'll have to double check, but the daily cost occurrence on it is actually less than the hourly one, which is mental. So I mean, you could have something, you know, over the course of a week, only use it under an hour and pay less than if you used it for 7 hours in one day. So yeah. Anyways, that's just my my thought process, and that makes sense to keep the roller, because we are going to be drilling in, not planting in, the long grain rice into those two fields. We will be done with the planter by the end of this field, so we will be able to return it and yeah, get that sorted. There was a mod that I saw about leasing and stuff. I think it's something about if you wash the kit first or something, you get your initial fee back, something like that. I can't quite remember what it was. I have to have a look at it. Because it does seem quite interesting if they give you the option, you know, to get some money back on your leasing, or do they just charge you more? Do you know what I mean? Do they charge you more if you don't clean it? Very interesting. I might have a look into that because I'm quite curious. But yeah, oh my! I'm just realizing now that have not repaired my tractor in ages. That's why it's going so bloody slow. Because I bet you anything that this can go much quicker than 12 kph. Let's have a quick check. I don't know though, but 16. Are you having a laugh? Are you serious? Well, now I just feel silly. Well, yeah, okay, we're going to stop that there. I'm going to just finish it and just let it happen on its own. I completely forgot about that. It was on my to-do list for continuing the series, and I completely forgot. So, that is on my to-do list for certain. In fact, there was a mod that I did add. It's a small workshop mod. So I might even put that somewhere on the farm, but that will be for the next episode. We will absolutely get this tractor repaired before we do any more work, especially with the rolling and the other drilling in the next month. But for now, that does do it for this episode. So thank you so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed the episode, and I hope you're enjoying Riverbend Springs, as it is going to be our main FS25 series moving forward. If you have any suggestions or ideas of how to move forward with the series, please do let me know. I love a good comment on that. You know, what you think we should aim for. Obviously now I'm going to do oil production, get a bit of cash in with that, and then from there, what do we do? Do you know? Should we focus more on the cow side of things? More animals? More what do you think? So yeah, let me know your thoughts on that, and appreciate very much you watching the video and the channel. And if you do like the video, cheeky thumbs up always helps out. And if you're new, please subscribe. So until the next one though, please do take care, and bye for now.